A Columbia College student is the latest victim to deadly gun violence in Chicago. 19-year-old Kevin Ambrose had just finished his first year of college. He was an artist, poet, and actor studying theater here at Columbia. Friends say he had a creative soul and ambitious heart. Hello, I'm Natalie Shaver with today's top stories. Ambrose was shot in the back Tuesday around 11 p.m. while walking to the CTA Green Line stop near 47th and South Prairie. He was on his way to meet a friend who was getting off the train because he didn't think it was safe for his friend to walk alone at night. Police say the bullets were fired from a light-colored sedan just south of the train stop. Ambrose tried to escape the shots by sprinting through an empty lot. He ended up just below the tracks. Ambrose died at Stroger Hospital. His grieving mother said her son had no enemies. Ambrose was active in after-school programs, including one with the Joffrey Ballet. Jodi Arias was found guilty yesterday of first-degree murder and will face the possibility of the death penalty in a hearing that began today. Arias was convicted of murdering her ex-boyfriend Travis Alexander in a vicious attack in 2008. The case will now move directly into the sentencing phase, with Arias and the jury appearing back in court today to begin arguing over whether she deserves to be condemned to death. If sentenced to death, Arias will be the third woman on Arizona's death row. A Cleveland man suspected of keeping 3 women captive inside his home for 10 years was charged Wednesday with kidnapping and rape. Ariel Castro, a former school bus driver, was charged with 4 counts of kidnapping, covering the captives and the daughter born to one of them, and 3 counts of rape against all 3 women. He is accused of holding them under conditions so oppressive they were allowed outside for only a few moments in disguise and never saw a chance to escape, until this week. Investigators say the women were bound with ropes and chains during their captivity. The women were subjected to prolonged sexual and psychological abuse and suffered miscarriages. The women, now in their 20s and 30s, vanished separately between 2002 and 2004. At the time, they were 14, 16, and 20 years old. Prosecutors brought no charges against Castro's 2 brothers, who were arrested along with him on Monday, saying there was no evidence they had any part in the crime. That's all for today's headlines. Be sure to check back here for more at WindyCityWebcast.tv.